So this is my little introductory video. My name is Zeno the Archivist. I changed it from Zeno the Lore Creature to Zeno the Archivist. And I wanted to state that this is my channel. I know that I have 132 uploads, but yeah, let's just ignore that. And I overall don't really know what I want to post. I know I'm posting gaming, reviews, and some other stuff, just to kind of like show my own stuff off. But I was hoping that y'all would stick along for the ride, and maybe like live. I don't know. So sorry. I make lore and figure out some stuff, and eventually I think I'm gonna do Loracle deep dives just for the hell of it. But yeah, I also occasionally do lore and create insignias. And we're like, why do you create insignias? Why don't you make actual fan art? First off, I can't draw, and second off, oh, so sorry. It is because of the fact that I see a lot of people make Transformers fan art and 3D models and all sorts of stuff, but they don't really make insignias. Like, I know people make insignias, and I respect them all the more for that, but like, um, like, I just, I don't know, it's weird. Uh, but I usually model things like that. And also, any name changes I make in my AU, I hope that you can understand. And also, I have a Tumblr account alongside, well, that's currently all of my contacts. I do have a Discord, but I will probably not make a Discord server till like 10,000, or not 10,000, 100,000, subscribers, just for the, you know, sake of, yeah, I guess. God, I'm so sorry. I've not been feeling the best. I think I might be a little sick. But, and I will also make occasional rants or rant while doing stuff. God, I am so sorry. Jesus. I also, oh god, I zoned out, so sorry. The whole thing with the Decepticons in my AU is that they actually have their own, type of military systems. And the thing about my Transformers AU, wait, did I really just say their own type of military systems? I swear to God. But my Transformers continuity and AU and adjacent forums is all, it's more mystical. Like, the Decepticons are aired from demons, while the Autobots are aired from vanguards, and the Ultracons are a different faction, and Malignus, Decepticon, and Autobot all come from the Destrons in my continuity, and the Destrons are basically, what if demon, but super demon, because why not? And that's kind of how it, went. And all characters are technically canonical to my AU unless I say otherwise, but another thing is I do a lot of colony work. Like, almost none of the main characters are actually from Cybertron. They're usually actually from a colony. Like Megatron being Combatron, Optimus being Junkion, so on and so forth. And some Transformers are actually Quintessence, while others are Autobots on, you get the general idea. There's a general theme with my continuity where Transformers have their own little things that they do. And I know a lot of my designs are very G1, quote unquote, when really they're not just, you know, hyperactive weirdness, but whatever. And I do have some other stuff just in my general playing cards of design. And also, Transformers with weird alt modes that are neither cyber stylized or just scrap metal with wheels. Woo. Yep. I try to actually put effort into my Cybertronian modes instead of either making them like Siege Ironhide, where it's just kind of a brick. But, also like give them some pizzazzle. You know what I mean? And, I don't really. If the Transformer is of bestial origins, I don't really try to give them any, like, Earth or vehicularistic alt modes. I more try to just give them some type of accentuated dramatic flair. And, also, some Earth alt modes look completely different from their Cybertronian alt modes, like, you would never believe it, but Sunstreaker actually originally turned into a Cybertronian tow car, which is basically alien tow truck. That's also a car that had snow wheels, or like those snow tread things that aren't really treads. And on Earth, they turned into a Lamborghini. Because, Also, I do try to make things unique in my series. Like how Laserbeak, yes, is similar to his Bayverse interpretation. But, just a general thing. Trying to keep this video short. I just wanted to state that I don't really go with the whole, Cybertronian alt modes or Earth alt modes, or Earth vehicles, just fancy. I usually try to make it a semblance of, interesting. And overall, I hope y'all are gonna stay for the ride. And if you want more alt mode explanations, then by all means, ask. I'm completely willing to. And, yeah. I also, some things aren't canonical in my AU, and some things are not canonical, but also re-canonicalized, but given different names. Like how Ostaris is actually a, well, you don't know. Sorry, sounding out a bit. Is actually a member of the Liege Maximo faction. Instead of, being Young Springer, which, by the way, that is such a cool name, and it's wasted on, like, this dude, really. And, I also have a few well-known ships in my AU, like Optimus and, Alita, Megatron Kiloton, Green Line RC, but I also have some, lesser-known ones, like Windblade and, oh god, Goldfire / Goldbug. God. So overall, I do try to work on things and try to give my own spin on them. And for the channel, I do try to keep it somewhat reasonable and somewhat not so personalized, and I have noticed that I usually upload quite daily, actually. Weird, me having a consistent upload schedule. It's almost like I'm hyperfixating. But anyway. And, I also, no, I don't get a lot of views, I know that, but, I just want to admit that, I'm glad that the 8 people who are currently subscribed to me are, there to, help out. And also I would like to state that my first custom insignia is so awful I didn't even give him his guild. Like, I feel so bad, cause I'd feel so bad for Ironhide. I made him such a horrible insignia. He really deserved more. And sorry for the background noise, those are neighbors. But yeah, and also I'll try to, I'll just try to work on stuff. Here and there, post random stuff when I feel like it, so on and so forth. Also, I'm currently most likely sick and cramping everywhere, so sorry if I sound weird. Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope, um, you know, you enjoy my, stupidity. And I hope that y'all can stay along for the ride. Sorry this was long-winded, but, I'll see you around. Till next time.